clap, clap, clap. I like how I did the clap thing, but there's a sock on my I'm gonna turn on the lamp just this one time here so y'all can see. There's a sock right here because I broke the cap thing that goes on my camera. I don't know where the hell it is. Oh, this thing right here. I broke it. It's supposed to like flip, but the flip thing is gone, so it doesn't even work. So now I just put a black sock over top of it, and here we are. But I did the clap thing, even though I'm not gonna be able to see it in the video. I'll do it now. But yeah, I'm gonna turn off the lamp now. We're gonna get all mysterious and stuffs. It is about to be 2026, and I'm gonna do the cliche thing that everybody does, and I'm gonna talk about the year. But the first thing, obviously, like, it's really dark in here. The reason for that is, let me bring the camera over here. I'm gonna do this all with no editing, by the way, because I usually don't do that. There's a few cuts here, but look at, my light switch doesn't work. The lamp is plugged in here. Ignore the clothes down there. So it doesn't work for some reason. Ironically, every other goddamn light in my apartment is working right now. You see that? There's a light in there. Specifically in the office, there's no light. I'm gonna put Mr. Mattress back up. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about the year. And I'm gonna keep it real simple. I mean, it's gonna be all over the place, by the way, so enjoy that. This is gonna be raw relics. So, first of all, for those of you guys who don't know, my name is Relics. I've been running this channel for like 5 years. And this year was a big year for us because we uploaded some videos that did really well. It was the cranking it video, which is very oddly specific. And then the one blinking video. And then we had the blood money video that also did really well. And those kind of blew up the channel. Because it was interesting, the beginning of the year, I had an opportunity. I worked at a place where I was doing door-to-door sales, and I made a lot of money doing that, to be honest with you. Like, more money than I had ever seen. Like, I was up in, like, I think at the max, I had made, like, $10,000. I think I was right around there, just being transparent. I mean, the money was really good in sales if you did a good job. And I did that, and I was like, you know what? I want to take this YouTube thing seriously, and I wasn't liking sales anymore. So I just wasn't interested in it. Like every job, you kind of just get uninterested in it if it isn't the thing you want to do. And I had the opportunity to take a hiatus, if you will. So I left that job and I went to go and do YouTube. So I just basically stayed in my apartment every single day. And I did YouTube consistently. Like, it wasn't very consistent, I gotta be honest. I think some days we struggled to get one video up, which is kind of crazy because now I've got another full-time job and I'm trying to get videos up every day. But it was a moment where I was like, okay, now you've got everything you've ever wanted. You've got the opportunity to record and edit videos every single day and just post and just grind and just work and practice and do all these things. And I kind of slacked off, to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed in that. But it was a good learning lesson. It showed you that if you get everything you want, you still have to be disciplined, because being self-employed is even harder than not being well, that's actually not the case. I don't want to sound like it's so much harder. But when it comes to routine specifically, it is difficult because you are in charge of your own time. So you have to stay accountable to what you say or else you fall behind with all your work. I'm not self-employed. I kind of was for like a few months, or at least I felt like it, technically speaking. But that was the beginning of the year. Then I got a job in August and things got a little bit slower because I had a regular job. And I was like, okay, how do I crank out videos as well as do streams and everything? Because I stream every Sunday, 7 p.m. Be there, be square, loser. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you! That's gonna be the first cut that I do the entire video. But yeah, we go live always exactly on time at 7 p.m. We've never been late before in our entire lives. It's actually impressive. But this year, I'm kind of going on tangents now. I told you this video is going to be all over the place. This video is for me, honestly, because I go back and look at these memory videos sometimes. It's going to be in the memory playlist, so if you want to look at all the other ones. But it's about to be 2026, and we've accomplished a lot this year. First of all, we hit 1,000 teammates! Let's go! Oh my god, 1,000 subscribers for those of you guys who haven't been a part of the community until more recently. So, yeah, 1,000 subscribers. We call ourselves the best team ever, because we are. It's the best team that I've ever been a part of, at least. And we hit 1,000 this year, which was insane. Roughly around the time where those videos started blowing up. We also got monetized, which is cool. So now every couple of videos I might make like 25 cents and pay for a couple of quarters to do my laundry, which is really nice. I'm really grateful. I'm not like knocking that at all, because it's cool to even be able to like make a video and people enjoy it enough for you to make money off of YouTube's ads, and then like you can pay for like a water bottle every 6 months. That's pretty nifty. You can't even lie. But we did that. And then we also, oh man, I had a freaking list. I left my phone. One second. I left my phone in my living room here. I'm gonna go and grab it quick. Give me 1 second. I told y'all no cuts. 1 second, let me grab my phone quick. no cuts. I'm gonna just do this. Okay. Oh yeah. That was the other thing. I only wrote three things down, by the way. I only wrote 3 things down. But the other thing was, we hit 1,000 videos on the channel. I think right now, if I pull it up here,
Ladies
1 second,
and
my video's playing. I don't know why I even deserve all the love that you guys are giving me as of recently, but like, we're at 1,130 now, which is... Man, I'm gonna try not to get emotional. I don't know why I just got emotional there, but it just means a lot to me. It's like, yeah, so what I was trying to get at is we hit 1,200 videos now. My goal, the reason why I talk about like how excited I am about the 1,000 videos is because I always believed that if I realized I'm going to have to edit this now, I'm going to have to put a face cam up because I'm going to have to crop the display there. But the reason why I talk about the 1,000 videos is because I always thought, like, I never thought that I was a naturally funny person. I always thought that I had a very niche sense of humor and hopefully people would like me. But I figured if I just upload more frequently than everybody else, then maybe I'll get a teensy bit better. And then that'll just accumulate almost like interest on a student loan. It just gets out of hand. But like in a positive way. If I upload enough videos, I'm just going to get better and better and better. And then people won't be able to ignore me anymore. And like, of course, I want people's attention in a positive way. I want people to like the stuff that I'm making. I think every artist, in a way, unless you're just a deep-rooted, like, very, very selfless artist who just, well, selfless the right word? I don't even know. Unless you're an artist that doesn't care about people's attention, you're just doing it because you love it. For me, in the case of videos, obviously, if a person makes a movie, they want that person to watch a movie. It, like, Christopher Nolan doesn't make the movie for nobody to see the movie. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we hit 1,200 videos. A part of that is streams, of course, but it doesn't matter because the streams are literally like 3 to 5 hours. Some are even more than that. That's practically a video in itself. And then we're at 1,130 subscribers, 1,130 teammates, and the videos are just... Some of these videos are just crazy numbers. It's crazy to look back at it because 77 views, 413 views, and I remember I've got screenshots from when the videos would get like a few views in like a week, like 7 views in a week. So it's just cool to see that. I'm not trying to gloat or anything like that, but I'm just like grateful, you know, it's just cool to see that. But we hit 1,000 videos this year, and yeah, that's just the coolest thing ever. I really appreciate you guys. The one thing I wanted to mention here, and the people who are closest to me that I talk to on a regular basis know this, but I've been going through it a little bit towards the end of the year. I think that part of it's maybe imposter syndrome, or part of it is just like, I live by myself. My responsibility is solely for myself, and sometimes I think that it gets hard to take care of yourself, or you feel sad about it, and I've talked to people about it, but sometimes it's just hard to like even get up and brush your teeth in the morning. It's hard to go to work. Sometimes my dreams are more exciting than reality. And I mean like my dreams when I'm sleeping and stuff. But I just wanted to talk to somebody about it, and I guess I'm just talking. Maybe you guys have felt this way recently. But the videos, the streams, specifically the streams, because I stream for y'all. I don't like streaming as much as I like videos. I like them both, but streaming takes a lot more effort because you have to be on the entire time. There's no editing. So I stream because y'all like it and because I like to hang out with y'all. But that's the only reason why I stream. That's why I do it once a week, and it makes it more special doing it once a week. But when it comes to I just had a brain fart here. Oh man, we gotta reel it back because like I said, no editing. When it comes to when it comes to the stream specifically, I really appreciate it when everybody comes out to the streams because that keeps me going. Like when I'm having a really rough week and I'm barely getting videos out, like I'm getting them out almost every day, but when I'm barely getting them out and it's like, man, I got that one out today, but I'm so just not feeling it. Because when you're trying to entertain, you kind of got to be in a good mood to entertain or else you're like acting. And sometimes I do have to act. Sometimes I had a really rough day and it's like, okay, I don't really want to be funny or goofy or quirky right now, but you got it because I know that it means something to somebody. I think it does at least. I think that somebody's day might have gotten better because I uploaded. So when it comes to the streams, when I'm having a really hard week and you guys show up for the streams and we're having a lot of fun, it makes me feel like everything I'm doing is necessary and worth it. Because my goal, like I've been telling you guys for the last years now, is 10 million subscribers. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. I don't care if it takes me the rest of my life to hit that. That's the ultimate goal. Just the diamond play button, a physical representation of the blood, sweat, and tears and screams and throat aches and missed like a lot of things that I've had to miss out on to get there. But that's the goal. And every single time that y'all show up for the streams and show up to the videos, it really makes me feel like we're getting closer to that. Even though it's a long ways away, and that's okay. I'm not going to actually tell you guys very much about my goals for next year because I want to keep those to myself this time around. I think that when you tell people about your goals before they happen, you get excited to tell everybody. And it's actually a psychological thing. I think in James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, or some book that I read, some self-help book. And it was like, if you tell people about your goals before you hit them, you get the dopamine hit of hitting them even when you haven't already. So those goals don't seem as exciting. Like there's a lot of things that I want to do. I think I want to get, I'll be honest, I think I want to get closer to God. I think I want to find my belief. I want to, man, I'm out here saying I'm not going to tell you guys my goals, and then I tell you guys every single one of them. But yeah, there's a lot of habits I want to break. I want to be a good person. And I just want to, I think I'll tell you guys one thing, because I'm going to be consistent with everything else. I'm going to be consistent. I don't need to tell you guys. You guys will see the roof. You guys will see the proof in the pudding when I'm pumping out the videos and stuff. But I think I want to take better care of myself. Not physically, really. Like, I'm not saying that I don't take good care of myself, like I'm eating and stuff, but I want to. There's an expression of love that I have to show for myself in kindness, because you're typically harder on yourself than you are on everybody else. And everybody else you give a break. But I think the reason why I don't give myself a break is because I expect so much more out of myself, because I'm the one who goes to sleep with me every night. And I don't know if that's like a weird thing to say, but like I go to sleep with myself every night. Yes, I sleep with myself. Is that egotistical? I don't know. But I know what kind of person I am, or at least I see the actions that I commit, so it identifies that person. And it's like, yeah, you could have done better today, but you didn't because you slacked off. And those things build up in the back of my head, which comes down to the habits that I have to build. But yeah, I just wanted to talk. I just went on a freaking tangent here, and I'm okay with that, you know? Like, if this video doesn't get as much attention as all the other ones, it doesn't really matter, because this video is for me. I think that everybody on YouTube who makes videos like this always are like, nobody's gonna give a shit what you say in this video because nobody's gonna watch that far. My internet just went out, god damn it. Thankfully the video's still recording. I think that I underestimate how much people care about me, and I really, really appreciate that. I don't take that for granted. I'm a really humble guy. I'm just kidding. That's so egotistical. You know, like when somebody says they're a good person, but you know they're out there kicking puppies and stuff into the pond. I'm not doing that. But I don't take for granted any of this. I don't take for granted any of the support. I really respect what I do, and I want to even respect it more than I already do, because I want this to be a legacy of mine. I want my kids, because I'm going to have children. I'm going to have lots of children. I'm going to grow up in a village. I'm going to have 800 babies. I'm going to be, I was about to say I'm going to be Genghis Khan, but I'm pretty sure he did some awful things. But the comparison is I'm just going to repopulate an entire country, okay? I'm going to spread. This all sounds terrible. None of this is being cut. But I just really appreciate all of y'all being here, and I appreciate you guys rocking with me all this time here. Because you guys are the reasons why I do it. I do it because when I was younger, I watched Jacksepticeye mainly with my sisters, and we had a rough childhood, I'll be honest. I think that a lot of people have rough childhoods, so a lot of people can relate to me. And the best feeling was coming home from school and like popping up a YouTube video. I was like, top of the morning to you ladies, my name's Jacksepticeye. You know, that was a terrible impression, but ding, 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 top of morning. But It was one of those things where they made you feel like you had a friend when you were having a difficult time. And I was in not high school, I was in college, and I dropped out of college because I was like, happened. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. And it was a moment where I was like, what could I do with my life that would make me proud of me? Or would make me fulfilled? And it was like, what if you try to do those things that those guys did for you, that you do for other people, and try to be that source of light for them? I was like, I love story games. I love Let's Plays. I love horror stuff. I love getting scared. I love like stories, and I didn't even realize that I liked editing and like making video and stuff until I started doing it. And I was like, okay. And then I realized there was levels to this shit. I was like, okay, I gotta get better. But that's why I do it. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys all of the goals here. Maybe I'll tell you guys next year what the goals were. But like I said, I'm going to keep those to myself because I want to make sure that I actually try and hit those. And I think that a portion of that requires me to keep them to myself. And I think that I got them from Cat Williams, actually, from a Theo Von podcast. Because he's like, keep those to yourself. Like, keep those buried inside of you. Keep grinding. I hate that word, grinding, so much. But just stay consistent. Staying consistent is so important. But yeah, we accomplished a lot of things this year. All because of you guys, really, because I can post this stuff, but if nobody takes a chance to actually care about what I do, nobody even takes a chance to be like, oh, I'm gonna check out this dude's video. And then they like it and they're like, wow, this guy's really cool. And I don't take any of this for granted. I really, really appreciate it. And I really, really hope that like 10 years from now, I can look back at this and y'all can look back at this, the people who've been with me since the beginning, and we can be proud of where we've come. And I'm taking everyone that I care about with me, so y'all know who you are. I'm not forgetting anyone, because that's not... I wouldn't be here. I didn't realize how important it was to have people by your side until this year, because when you've been doing this for a really long time and it's a slow... It's better, like Kai Cenat said, slow motion is better than no motion, but sometimes it's really fucking slow. Sometimes you see the people around you like, why can't my life be like that? But comparison is the thief of joy, as they say, and you have to let your tree sprout. Just because you don't see it growing doesn't mean it's not. Like, you chip away that rock and eventually it's going to break because it's got a bunch of fractures on the inside that you can't see. It's the same thing as like a snowball. You keep on building that snowball and it's really slow, but when it gets up there, you're going to have that snowman. And that snowman better have a nice nose, because if it doesn't, then that snowman's probably gonna beat your ass. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just thinking about the snowman game we played like recently, but I think I'm gonna leave this video here. I have off tomorrow, so I plan on starting up some recordings tonight, finishing up some games, Silent Hill F, Pumpkin Panic. I want to do 2 more videos on that, the 100% video and finishing Nightmare Mode. And then we're going to probably play some more games with Houston in the future, Pico Park. And then I've got some other collabs with some other YouTubers that I met, so I'm going to be checking out those. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. And then there's been some games y'all have been requesting for months that I'm just a terrible YouTuber and I haven't gotten back to it, but I really, really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. You guys are the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. And I mean that. Like, I've had some great things happen to me in life because of personal things that people have done for me. But this specific thing, YouTube and the community that we're building here, I'm so proud of it. And y'all are the reason why I want to be a better person, because you guys inspire me to work harder because of all the nice things that you guys say and all the value you guys bring to my life. And it's also just seeing the people that I affect in their lives, like the younger audience, the older audience. Y'all make me want to be a better person so that I can be a good role model to the people who are around me, and even when it's difficult sometimes. So I'm going to leave this one here. Like I said, no edits. I'm not allowed to... Don't you edit this video, Relics. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, you little bastard. I know you're going to want to, because you're going to watch this. You're going to be like, nobody's going to want to watch this. This video is for you. This video is for you only. And everyone else can just check it out if it makes them feel good. Hopefully one day in like 20 years or something like that, maybe a person just like myself who's in my position will be looking at the channel when they're even smaller than this channel is right now, because we got like 1,130, which is fucking insane. That's like 1/40th of the entire city that I live in, which is crazy. But maybe a person in the future will look at this video and they'll be like, man, he did it, so I can do it too. Because I think that that's the ultimate... It's like a dream that you have. Like, if you have a dream to go to the NBA or the NFL, and it's like attaining that dream is so difficult because everybody around you, maybe some people support you, maybe some people don't, but fathomably in your head, the only way that you can imagine getting that is if you are so dedicated in the mind and so dedicated in your work ethic that you actually believe there's no other option but to get it. But you have to be absolutely delusional and crazy to even think that, which is, I think, how I am, to be honest. Because I'm like, even on days when I feel like giving up, or I'm like, oh man, I don't even know if this is going to be good or not, or if this is going to work. I'm like, you can have that idea, but somebody else just had that idea and they probably quit. Don't quit. Don't quit on yourself, because you set out to do this and you're going to do it. So yeah, that's going to be it. This is going to be raw relics, raw edited and uncut. All right, in the dark. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you guys for 2025. I've got some things that I want to do next year, and I'm not going to spoil them. I'll just let you guys see them when they come out. But new videos are dropping, of course, every single day that I can. I'm hoping to hit most days next year, which would be insane. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank y'all so much for being part of Best Community! Remember, you have to believe to achieve it. It's been Rocks, this guy right here. And I'll catch y'all very soon with more videos and streams coming to YouTube channel near you. I love you, nerds. And I'll see you guys next year! Should I just, like, put my dirty sock on your head? How would you feel about that? Oh, too late.